Hello Booktube, welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and this is it. This is finally my last video for a little while. I've been talking about taking a short hiatus from my Booktube channel for a little while now, but I had several videos that I really wanted to get done before taking my break. So now what was going to be a 6-week break is now going to be a 5-week break, because I do plan to be back by Booktubeathon, which starts July 25th. So I'm coming to you today with a little announcement about a giveaway that I'm going to be doing in order to keep my channel alive and active while I'm on this break, and also because I will be celebrating my 2-year Booktube anniversary while I'm on my break. So for this giveaway, I want to invite you to watch some of my older videos without feeling creepy about doing it. I know that when I find a channel that's new to me, sometimes I like to go back to the very beginning and I like to watch some older videos just to get kind of a feel for who that person is, get to know them a little bit, because usually one of their first videos is some sort of an introduction or a Booktube newbie tag, and in those videos they generally answer questions about themselves. But when you watch some of those videos, sometimes you feel kind of creepy to comment on them, because you think, well, they're old and they're going to wonder why I'm commenting on them. So I'm giving you permission to watch any of my older videos and comment on them without feeling creepy about it. I want to encourage you to comment, and I'm linking that up with this giveaway. Now, I currently have 275 videos. This is my 275th, I believe. I started my channel in July of 2015, and from that point to the end of 2016, I had almost 200 videos. So those are the ones we're going to focus on. For every video from 2015 and 2016 that you watch and comment on, you will get one entry into my drawing. Now, don't just click on any video and just type a generic comment. I want to be able to distinguish your comment from all the random spam comments that you get. So in your comment, I want you to comment about something in the video, either a book that I mentioned or a book that you've read that I talked about, or something like that. And so for every video that you watch that is from 2015 to 2016, between today and July 23rd, you will get one entry into my drawing. So if you watch 5 videos and comment to each of those, then you'll get 5 entries into the drawing. So what am I giving away? Well, of course, I'm giving away books. And what kind of books? I don't know yet. I want to give you books that you would enjoy and that you want to read. Right now in my living room, I have a windfall of books that I received free from a storage facility, and I probably won't still have those books by the time this giveaway is over, but my friends are constantly giving me books, so I have no doubt that I'll be able to find some book that you would like, that you would enjoy, and I might even give you a gift card option. In fact, if I draw your name and you live outside the United States, then I probably will just send you an Amazon gift card. But I would like to be able to actually send you a book. I love to send books to people, so if you're willing to give me your address, then be sure you enter in this drawing. And I don't know, I may draw more than once, depending on how much response I get and how many there are who participate. If only a couple of people participate, then I'll just send everybody something. But if I do have a lot of response, then I may still draw out more than one name and send you some books. So be sure you connect with me on Goodreads so that I can see what your TBR is, and we'll figure out something fun that I can send you. And the books will more than likely be secondhand. So if secondhand books are not your thing and you're not interested in secondhand books, then this is not the giveaway for you. But if you don't care one way or the other, then be sure you participate. Now, I have to really tell you the ulterior motive for this. It's not because I want more views on my channel. It really isn't. This is because I would just about shrivel up and die if I lose touch with any of you. I really crave your comments. I really want to keep my channel open for discussion and for chatting. Of course, I want you to friend me on Goodreads if you haven't already, and follow me on Twitter and also now Instagram, which I will link all of that down below. But I really just love chatting with you. I think that's why I'm so addicted to making videos, and why this break is going to be so hard for me, because if I lose touch with you guys, I will just be so sad. So please don't make me sad. Please just keep watching and commenting. You can even email me. I will put my email address down below as well. I will always respond back to comments to videos, to messages and notifications and things like that through all the forms of social media where I have accounts, and I just love staying in touch with you guys. So now I mentioned that there are almost 200 videos from 2015-2016, so you may be wondering where to start. So let me give you a couple of recommendations and tell you about a few of the videos that I am particularly happy about and that I enjoyed making. I mentioned the intro videos. Be sure you go back and watch my BookTube intro. I have now almost 600 subscribers, but my BookTube intro only has maybe 200 views. You know, that means that the majority of my subscribers don't even really know me, and I want you to know me. There's not a lot that has changed since that video, except for I'm a little older and I'm not the book sales chairman at my library anymore. Other than that, I'm still about the same. So I would encourage you to watch either my BookTube intro or the BookTube newbie tag. Both of them were posted very early in my channel. One of the first things that I participated in when I started my channel was Booktubeathon, and I did a reenactment video from one of the characters in the Jan Karen Mitford books, and I just watched it again. I thought it was actually pretty funny, and it's a really short little video, and even if you've never read a Jan Karen book, the character I did, Uncle Billy, was the town joke teller. So basically I was just telling some of the Uncle Billy jokes from one of the books. If you want to watch a silly video, then be sure to watch that one. I also did a review of a book called Europa Journal by Jack Castle. Jack Castle is an old friend of mine. We used to be co-workers. I did a video review of Europa Journal back last year. I was really pretty happy with that video. I don't review a lot of adult books. You guys know usually when I do a review it's for one of the Sunshine State books. But I went back and watched that review and I thought, man, I wish I was still that skinny. I had just lost about 40 pounds when I did that video, and that is really motivating me to get back into my Atkins diet and lose some weight again, because I really was a lot happier about how I looked back then. So take a look at that video. I also, in November of 2015, I did a video called 50 and 50 Birthday Challenge, where I talked about all the things having to do with 50 that I did while I was 50. For March Mystery Madness of 2016, I did a video that my daughter Katie was in. The theme was about pet detectives, and so I did a video where we introduced all of our cats. So if you'd like to see all my cats, then you're welcome to take a look at that. Last year for the Scholastic sale, I did a little vlog while I was at the warehouse. So if you want to see what the inside of the Scholastic warehouse looks like, then you might take a look at that. I also had a lot of fun making a video with my sister back last summer when her and her family were here, and we did kind of an old lady book recommendations, and we talked about the books that we both enjoy and the books that we have recommended to each other. Also, sometime last year, I did an original tag. It was the I Never Book tag, and I have had so much fun watching other people that I've never seen before do my tag. Every once in a while, every couple of months, I'll do a search, and there's always new people who have done it, and it's just really fun to see that happen. I also did a video last November in relation to Nonfiction November, and I was pretty proud of it. It's called 50 Years of Nonfiction, and I went through the whole Dewey Decimal System, and I did a nonfiction book recommendation for each of the Dewey categories, and I had a lot of fun making that video. So I don't really think it got a lot of views, and so if you are interested in nonfiction, take a look at that video. And then right after that, I did Vlogmas. And during Vlogmas, I did a whole week of tag videos. In fact, I might have tagged you and you didn't even know it. So you might want to go back and take a look at some of the tag videos I did last year and make sure I didn't tag you. Oh, and then a couple of other videos I did last year that hardly got any views, and I thought they were really cool. I went to a Rick Riordan live event, and I think I showed a little bit of footage from the event, and then I showed what we got in our swag bag and the book and everything like that, and it was just really fun, and it hardly got any views. And then I think that same week I also went to a Star Wars event at our library, and I thought our library just did a fantastic job with that event. We had some Star Wars characters, like people dressed up as Star Wars characters from the 501st Regiment. These people have professional quality costumes, and it was just a really great event. So those two videos are right together. I can't remember when they are. I think they're sometime in 2015, maybe in the fall. I'll just type it right here what month they're in so that you can find it a little easier. So those are just a few suggestions to get you started. Those are videos that I thought were either unique or that I had a lot of fun making. But you know, if you just want to go watch a random Friday Reads, and then go for it. Now, I do hope you will go ahead and watch my newer videos as well. They just won't enter you in the giveaway. But I have crammed several videos into the past few days because I had certain ones that I wanted to get done before my break, and so I think I've gotten everything done now that I wanted to do. I thought about doing the mid-year freakout tag, but you know, I can still do that in July, or maybe give you like a goals check-in when I get back in July. And even though I'm not going to be making videos for a few weeks, I am still going to be reading. So here's my plan for these 5 weeks. I have a lot of projects to do at home. I'm going to be working on those projects like that is my job. I will get up in the morning, fix breakfast. If I get up early enough, I might read a little bit in the morning, and then I'm going to go to work, you know, like basically clock in, and I'm going to work till lunch, take some time to eat lunch, and then I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to work for sure from like 8 to 5, probably even 8 till 6, and I'm just going to make that my job. And if I do that, then I'm not going to feel guilty about watching videos in the evening or reading or things like that, because I know that I'm going to commit at least 8 hours a day to working on these projects. Now, sometimes when I get going really good into something, I will want to keep on working on it, you know, until dark or until bedtime, and I may do that some days, and that's just a bonus. But I still plan to read. If you guys watched my last Friday Reads, you know that I am reading 400-page books for June, and I have several going right now. In fact, I have 2 buddy reads that I'm already in the middle of. I'm reading Shadow of the Wind with Elizabeth Tyree, and I'm reading The Two Towers with Di from Di Says 19 Hearts. And then today, I am starting Randoms by David Lease with Hiatus. This is one of our Sunshine State books for next school year, and she was wanting to read it, so we're going to read this together and hopefully finish it by the end of the month. And then on July 1st, I'm starting a buddy read with Jane Catherine on books, and we're going to be reading A Man Called Uva, because in July, I'm going to be focusing on books I need to read for my local book club. And A Man Called Uva is on my book club list for a couple of months from now, and I like to read my book club books early. I like to make sure that I allow enough time to get them done, because sometimes they're not books that I really want to read, and I kind of have to make myself read them. However, A Man Called Uva is a book that I have been wanting to read ever since I heard about it. So I'm excited that Jane Catherine is going to read it with me, and I think Laura from Mom to Triplets 04 asked about joining in on that. So that may be a little group read. So if you would like to get in on that, then be sure you email me, and we'll probably be discussing the book through email, and that will be great. So I will put all of my social media, email, and everything down below. Please, please, please keep in touch. I crave your comments. I love to chat with you. I can't say that enough. I absolutely love to chat with you. So please, please comment. So I'm going to miss you guys, but like I said, I will still be talking to you, hopefully. And that is all I have for this video. You can expect my next video on Sunday, July 23rd. That will be my Booktubeathon TBR. So whatever day you're watching this, have a great day. Have a great summer. Read some good books, and God bless you.